What is up, guys? So Sports back again with another video, and in today's video I'm gonna give my thoughts on the Andre Drummond trade. So this trade hit me out of nowhere. If you guys don't know, I am a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, and in this trade we acquired Andre Drummond for John Henson, Brandon Knight, and a future second round pick, which I believe is from the Golden State Warriors in 2023. I'm just gonna say right now, I don't know how Andre Drummond is an 18 point per game player. Now, I know you can talk about his flaws. He doesn't have a post up game. He isn't a winner, whatever. We literally got him for nothing. The Pistons might as well have just waived him. John Henson was a free agent. He was going to walk anyway. He was good. He was okay for us, for the Cavs, but he wasn't like someone that we're going to miss. Brandon Knight, he barely played. Who cares? And the second round pick, I mean, it could obviously turn into like an impactful player, but it's Andre Drummond. I'm kind of surprised by this trade. I don't know how it's gonna fit in. I want to see what Tristan Thompson's reaction is gonna be to this, because he didn't get traded. I thought after this trade he would 100% be traded, but looks like he'll be coming off the bench now. So we'll see how that unfolds. He's not gonna get bought out. I know that's not happening. Okay, you're not just gonna buy out a guy making 18 mil, because no, that's not happening. So we can try to talk about this from the Pistons side. They're just getting off of Drummond's contract and they're tanking. That's essentially it. Now let's look at this from the Cavs side. Drummond is a rim running big. He's a lob partner for Garland, and I love it. We needed bodies. The Cavs just needed a legit center, because we were so undersized in the paint. We would get feasted on by teams who had these 7-foot guys, and yeah. So looking into the future, what does this hold? So Andre Drummond, he has a player option, but considering that I think a couple of teams have cap, and this draft class is pretty weak, I doubt he opts out of his player option, unless like something like he just hates Cleveland. Then yeah, but I just don't see it. I think he'll opt in. He's making what, 27 mil. He'd be stupid to opt out, because he's not going to get that in free agency. Making 20, he'll opt in. So it's a 1+1. Okay, that's fine. So this year is already a wash. I mean, we're not making the playoffs. We're looking towards the draft. So hypothetically speaking, let's say for the potential starting lineup going into next season, you have Darius Garland at the one, much improved after an offseason of, improving his conditioning, putting on some muscle. Yeah. You have Kevin Porter Jr., who has showed a lot of flashes, and after another offseason of improving his shot, plays well. You have whoever you pick with that top pick, hopefully to like an Anthony Edwards, or hopefully it's like an Isaac Okoro, who by many is looked at as probably the best perimeter defender in this draft. I would love him on my team. He's 6'6", 225, can play that 3 position well. His shot is not there, but that could kind of be a problem, actually, because there's not that much shooting in the starting lineup. But either way, could be a good fit. There's also Dini, Jaden McDaniels. We have a lot of Obi Toppin if you want to. There's a lot of options there at the wing position. So you have Garland, KPJ, whoever we draft, let's say Anthony Edwards, Kevin Love, and Drummond. Off the bench, you have a 20-point per game scoring Colin Sexton, along with Larry Nance. Maybe we can pick up a guy. That team could potentially sink into the 8th seed. Probably not, though, because it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, but it could. And if not, if all goes to waste, then Drummond is on a 1-year deal, so maybe that'll be appealing to teams. Kevin Love, his contract will be 1 year less on his contract, so maybe it'd be better to move, and then you're fine. So it's not really that, like, I just think there's no way that you could decline this trade. Yeah, that's my opinion. Winners, I think the Cavs win. But let's move on to another trade that just happened, or not just happened, but that we now have the full details on. Actually, no. We'll talk about a trade that just happened. The Los Angeles Clippers just landed Marcus Morris and Isaiah Thomas. So we'll just talk about this really quickly. For the full trade, the Clippers received Marcus Morris and Isaiah Thomas. The Wizards received Jerome Robertson, and the Knicks received Mo Harkless and a 2020 first-round pick from the Clippers, I believe. Obviously, that would make sense. Man, Jerry West is like one of the best GMs out there, bro. This is a great trade for them. You're getting Marcus Morris, who this year has just been lighting it up, averaging 19 points on very good efficiencies. Now, there are some questions, some cause for concern, because on the Knicks, he was like the primary ball handler. He's not going to be that in Los Angeles, but if you look back to what he did in Boston, he was very effective, and I think he'll still be effective. So what is a potential starting lineup going to look like for the for the Clippers, excuse me? Probably Patrick Beverly at the 1, Paul George at the 2, Kawhi Leonard at the 3, Marcus Morris at the 4, and then Zubac at the 5. That's very good. And then off the bench, you're going to have Isaiah Thomas, who hopefully can, give them some scoring. Now, a backcourt of Isaiah Thomas and Lou Will is probably going to be a little iffy, a lot of bit iffy defensively. There's no size, but that's where Landry Shamet comes in. He can provide some defense. That bench really is not going to be providing a lot of defense, actually, now that I think about it. But overall, you're adding a playmaking guard, potentially in Isaiah Thomas, something you've definitely needed. You're adding another wing, another body you can put on LeBron James and Marcus Morris. If the Lakers and the Clippers meet in the playoffs. The Clippers, they went aggressive. The Lakers didn't, and this could come back to bite them in the end. We can talk about how this trade means do you guys okay, the Wizards got Jerome Robinson. That's cool. The Knicks got a 2020 first round pick for Marcus Morris. Okay. Good trade, I guess. It's going to be in the late 20s, maybe even the 30s. It'll probably be in the 30s, actually. But yeah. All in all, both these trades, if I had to say winners, I think the Cavs won the Drummond trade, and of course the Clippers won the Marcus Morris trade. I'm excited to see what the Clippers look like now, man. I still don't want to say they're favorites, but they're making it really, really close. I still personally think that the Lakers probably got it in 6 or 7. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please like and sub and share with your friends. And So Sports, and I'm out. Peace.